This little girl likely has no idea that pink balloon she holds is about much more than having fun. It's hope for her generation that she and other little ones will grow up never having to think of breast cancer as a death sentence. That sums up the personal mission of a mother responsible for bringing this collection of cheerleaders and fighters together. Linda Washkuhn has been called a model citizen and leader for volunteer community service after creating Peoria's Susan G. Komen for the Cure, turning it into the iconic event it is today.
The first race for the Cure was in 1986, and we raised $20,000, which at the time was all the money in the world, and there were over 1,000 women who participated, which seemed at the time like the whole city of Peoria. It was, in my mind, something that was beyond what could have happened that first year.
Linda has been instrumental to the success of the cause, developing friendships and alliances with businesses, organizations, and individuals to help raise money for breast cancer research. 75% of the money raised stays in the local area, while 25% goes national for research.
It was a mission. It was, I have to do something, and this became lifetime work because we don't have all the answers yet. We've made tremendous strides in almost 25 years, but a world without breast cancer is the goal.
The thousands of people behind this sea of pink gather each year to celebrate successes. In the best cases, 40 years or more cancer-free. Their commitment to the fight has made it possible for this group to distribute last year alone $1 million to Central Illinois agencies to support cancer education, screenings, and treatments. But it all started out much more modestly.
I sat at my dining room table and my kitchen table. There was about a year of research and development time before it became a project that could be launched. And a lot of people said no, but it just encouraged me all the more that I had to keep going.
Linda participated in the very first Race for the Cure in Dallas a couple of years prior, headed up by her best friend's sister, and was touched by the connection she felt with so many people who never knew Susie personally, but cared so much. It was then she dedicated herself to making it play in Peoria.
The camaraderie, everything that happened that day was such a strong feeling that on my way back to Peoria, I just knew that it was up to me to do whatever I could do in the hometown of Nancy Brinker and Susan G. Komen to further the cause.
Linda believed Susie would still be here if diagnosed today because of better advice. They met on a charity fashion runway and spent 10 years as best friends, the last 3 of which Linda spent watching Susie fight the disease that would ultimately take her life.
I was with her every step of the way, and I was with her when she drew her last breath when she was 36. She would be absolutely taken with the fact that her name and her life and her struggle has helped so many women with awareness and early detection and education, everything that has happened in the time from 1986 to where it is now.
Linda's goals for the organization are big ones, including a Middle Eastern trip with a U.S. State Department delegation 2 years ago to spread awareness. However, any goals for herself personally? Not so much. When asked how she wants to be remembered, she pauses a moment before answering.
Oh my goodness, that's quite a question. I think it would be just, she tried. She tried.